Hey everyone, today with Lars Smith. We're here and Healthy Meals to Go, and it's a unique opportunity for me because we've been friends for a long time, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and she is opening a company here, business called Restore, and it's got all the cool things that I've been researching and looking at, like
Cryotherapy.
Cryotherapy, IV drips, and everything. But so we're going to talk about longevity and movement and feeling better and recovery because we're so young.
That's
right?
Yes. We were just talking about how young we are. Right?
Yeah, and I know. So what? Tell us. You're originally from this area, is that right?
Absolutely. So the name of the store is Restore Hyper Wellness Plus Cryotherapy. I grew up in Pampa, Texas, above Amarillo. I came to school in Texas Tech a few years ago, and then hung around in the area outside of Lubbock in a community called Florida.
Right. It's right. You know, the green from Idalou, green, and it's a nice rivalry.
That's
right.
Right. That's right.
Yeah. And so grew up or hung out there, and you've always been active, right?
Absolutely. I played tennis in high school. What a great sport, something I've been able to do my whole life. I play a lot. You can ask my husband about that.
Yes.
But it is truly my passion and what I love to do. And I love to work out, or I can't say I love to work out, but I truly do, because to play at the level that I want to play at, I've got to be, in good shape. And
right.
So I do try to work out every day, and I get as much tennis in as I can.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where Restore came from. I ran to Restore in another community. I've been playing a lot of tennis and just hurting, and that's one of the things that Restore does is athletic recovery, pain management, and so I just wanted to feel better. I didn't want to quit. I didn't want to play less. I wanted to play more. So to do that, I needed some help.
I know with myself, like I can do high intensity training and it doesn't seem, but when I do a little bit longer, my knees start hurting and aching, elbows, and then the other thing, like with my health journey here with Healthy Meals, when I eat poorly, the inflammation,
all the difference in the world.
Along with the exercise causes. Do you find that?
Oh, absolutely. Nutrition is huge. It's such a big part of what we put in our body. I'm a huge fan of eating correctly, and my husband and I don't quite see eye to eye on that, But I'm very annoying to him because I would not put anything in my body that I don't think is going to be good.
Right.
And he's just like, well, does it taste good?
Yeah.
That's all he cares about.
I think with that nutrition, when you're going through that, once you get rid of inflammation and you feel good, it's really hard to put something back down the chemical chute. I call it the chemical chute because it reacts.
Exactly right. Yeah.
And then and go back to that because you just don't want to feel bad.
Exactly.
And it takes longer to recover.
Absolutely. I don't know why people eat poorly, because it does make them feel so bad. I don't really understand that. But
yeah, it's all choices, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so you'll hear me preach more about how we eat correctly or how we suggest. Everyone's different, and it affects
everybody's
different.
body's different. Absolutely.
So with this, being active as you are in the recovery, how did you start, and what was your first introductory to? Because I think you were a user before you became an owner, right?
So like I said earlier, I played a lot of tennis, and I was hurting, and so I had heard about this place. So I started going with stretch. That's what started my journey with Restore. None of us stretch enough. We work out a lot. We just walk on and walk off, and we don't do the proper stretching.
Well, that takes time.
It does. It does. But I started getting stretched, and it literally became a Restore junkie. That led to, grabbing an IV, whether or not it was pre-competition or post-competition, or just working hard and being tired, and so getting an energy drip, which is B12 and B complex, and there's just so many things that can make you feel better. So the cryotherapy is one of our most popular treatments.
That's where you go into a freezing type scenario, or cold environment for like 3-4 minutes. Is that it? Or
so the cylinder is about negative 200. It can be a little bit warmer or a little bit cooler. There are 4 different options. You stay in 2.5 to 3 minutes. The whole idea is that your body thinks it's really cold, and so to protect it, the blood goes to your main organs.
Okay.
And so when you get out and the blood goes back out, then it's reoxygenated. And so that's where all your muscles get that great recovery. It's the oxygen, from the red blood cells that's pumping back out to your muscles. It's also great for inflammation, that pain relief. So it kind of serves 2 categories. It is great for athletic recovery, but it's also great for someone that may not be so active, but just in a lot of pain.
Right. And so with that, read and listened, I don't know the answer, or just hear people going back and forth from infrared to cryotherapy. Have you heard anyone doing that?
Oh, every day.
Every day, yeah.
So there's a couple of infrared services that we have. We have an infrared sauna, which uses far infrared, okay, which generates heat. So when you get in an infrared sauna, in comparison to like a gym sauna, which may be a steam sauna or a dry sauna, they generate sweat on you by being hot. And so they're like 190 to 220. So you can only stay in there like 10 minutes because it's so hot. Where an infrared sauna generates heat from inside out, kind of like a microwave.
Right.
So that regenerates cellular development. But it's great for detox because you can stay in there so much longer. It's at 158 degrees instead of 200.
Okay.
And our normal treatment is 30 to 45 minutes. So your detox value is 3 to 5 times more because you can stay in there so much.
And there's a difference between the infrared lights, right? The
far and near?
Far and near.
Absolutely,
I
yeah.
think I said low and high.
So the far is what you have in your infrared sauna, and it actually generates heat. Near is another one, and it's in our PBM. It's called Photobiomodulation. It uses red light therapy, which is for skin, so it's great for acne, it's great for eczema, scarring, things like that, body contouring, if you want to tighten up your skin. That's red light therapy. And then your near infrared actually does penetrate, but it doesn't generate heat like the far infrared. So it's great for muscle and joint pain. Again, it's that cellular regeneration. But PBM is something I do every day. Yes. I am not going to be able, I usually do the infrared sauna and the PBM every evening when I get off work, but I can't do it tonight, so I went in this morning and did it before I came this morning. But it's easy, it's 15 minutes, you don't sweat because it doesn't generate the heat.
Gotcha.
It's clinically proven in so many different areas. Check it out. There's tons of information about infrared and red light therapy online, so you can get tons of information about it.
The neat thing about this is just like with the food here, it's what I use and what to maintain health and longevity, and so this is a passion, and so if someone comes in and the people and they're like, where do I even start? Like, not to. I got the aches and pains. We're really just 20 years old. We're really not as old as we are, but we're a little older. Yeah. How would you suggest they just come and get an assessment? Because I know you got another thing like where you can do micronutrient.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So micronutrients is where we just simply draw your blood. We FedEx it to the lab, and they really just break down just where you are on everything. And so you get this. It's about an 8-page report back about every one of your levels. So it's really fun to know where you are, and then you can really sit down and talk about IV therapy and what your body actually needs.
Yes.
So yeah, that's a lot of fun. And when someone comes in, everybody asks, what should I do? Well, it just really depends on what's going on with your body. Honestly, they all work together. Most of the people that do business with us that come in use many of our services, not just one or two. But yeah, it just kind of depends on what's going on. We just kind of talk about it. All of our staff is very educated. I think probably 60% of our staff has kinesiology degrees.
Oh, wow.
All of our nurses are RNs, of course, and my manager is an Army medic.
Yes.
So you want to talk to anybody but me, because I am by far the less educated.
But you're a result of the system, right?
But I have spent a ton of time, trying to learn. Right. But one of the things wonderful about being in Lubbock is having such a great pool to pull from with Texas Tech and LCU and even South Plains, their kinesiology departments. And so many of our employees are Division I athletes.
Okay.
So we've really tried to put together a team that, knows the answers and can speak intelligently with people.
Well, so with Restore, I love that because as we grow old, we want to grow and live longer, but you want to do it with movement and feeling good.
Quality of life.
Quality of life, and that's a big focus.
Absolutely.
For me, and I know as yourself,
Absolutely.
right? So you can keep hitting that yellow ball.
That's right.
Yeah, and so
and winning. It's all about winning. I don't know. I'm not into this. It's just fun to play the game. It's only fun to win.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. If you're my mother always said, if you're not the lead dog, the view's the same.
That's right. That's exactly right. I like that.
So there's winning.
And there's everybody.
And that's it. But I like that. I don't know where my kids get it from, but All right. Well, where are you located, and how do people find you right now?
Yeah, so we're over in Milwaukee, right across Picasso's. If everybody knows where Picasso is, a great Mexican food place.
Right.
But it is 76th in Milwaukee in the Hub Shopping Center.
Right.
Right, a couple doors down from Cycle Bar and Hot Works.
And online, where they find you?
Restore.com.
And we'll put that in the link in the show notes and everything, and link it. And you're on Facebook. I found you there, and LinkedIn, right, and all the fun stuff.
Instagram,
And so anywhere socially, we're there. All right. So I always like to end on a quote or something you live by that comes to mind that motivates you, right?
Absolutely. Well, I heard this not too long ago, actually, but I thought it really rang true to Americans, in general. We spend the first 50 years of our life building wealth, and our health is hurt by that.
Right.
And then we spend the next 50 years spending our wealth on trying to buy health.
Oh, that's right.
So
I got chill bumps. Like, isn't that
I think
true?
it's pretty true.
Yeah.
I think about my children and how hard they work, and they don't care anything about health, and that not being necessarily true, but I think we do as younger people. It's all about climbing that corporate ladder or whatever we're doing. So.
Yeah. So the first 50 years gaining wealth, and the second is you're spending your wealth to gain your health back, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Well, I know that this is on the edge of utilizing technology and all the things that they've discovered to help us feel better, and that's what's so exciting about this.
One of the things that I always say is, our mission is to use cutting-edge technology that's drug-free.
Yeah.
To really provide peak performance, pain management, and just overall health.
Amen.
And that's really our mission.
That is a great mission, well, thank you for spending time with me.
Thank you, Dean. I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
So you got to go see this. I think you're going to be blessed by it, right?
Yes, I think so.
Amen.
I'm passionate about it.
Yes.
Sure.
All right. Well, God bless everyone. Have a great day.